Hey guys, I guess I should do my intro, shouldn't I? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Manly Hanley channel. I'm your host, Manly Hanley. It feels kind of weird not doing that for like 6 months and then doing it. So it is currently 5:44, December 31st, 2021, sunset. I did not mean this to be my last video of 2021. Kind of just things got away from me in terms of time, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. What I've been spending the last 5-6 months doing. And funnily enough, this is actually the same location as my 200 subscriber special, because part of this announcement is saying thank you for 400 subs. It kind of came up kind of randomly in the middle of the past couple months. I think maybe like September, October, somewhere around there. So that was really exciting to see. I didn't get a chance to make a video immediately like I wanted to. I've actually tried to make this specific update video. There's a version of me doing it in like October or so in the woods, in the mountains, and it didn't work out very well. Audio sucked, exposure was bad. So yeah, anyway, second take a couple months later, see how it goes. I got my iPad with me here too to kind of help me keep on track of things. So let's get started with what's been going on. Thanks for your patience on this video. There's been a lot of stuff going on, like I said. I don't want to get into a lot of it, but I'll get into a couple things. There's been a lot of things going on musically for me, teachingly, personally, professionally, all sorts of stuff that I'm going to kind of dab into, but not go into super amount of detail just because I kind of want to wait for it to be finished before I kind of talk too much about it. Not gonna lie, it's been a little stressful this past couple months with things going on in my job, personal life, all sorts of stuff. And I want to talk a little bit about that. But I am also actually excited for some of the future opportunities that have kind of opened themselves to me that I'm kind of thinking about. So we'll kind of see where that goes. Anyway, let's get started. So I started a second job, and it was a lot. The experience has been mostly positive, except for the time has been a super crazy amount of time to put into. It's been a great experience with the people I've been working with, but the hours and stuff has been a lot, and that has taken a lot on me. It's taken a lot out of me, both kind of mentally, physically, and everything. So it's been kind of draining in that regard. Things just beat you down sometimes, and you know, it sucks, and that's how it is. So that's kind of what I've been spending a lot of my energy on, is just trying to basically just survive in my jobs. But yeah, so that's kind of been taking up a lot of my time, just trying to deal with the new things that have happened, and also trying to just kind of take time for yourself, because for me, I'm so obsessive about my jobs that I do that I feel like I don't have time to do anything else. And I think this next year, one of the things I'm gonna try to do is try to work towards a more healthy work and free time relationship, you know what I mean? To where like it's not as all like obsessing about work. Even in my free time, I tend to think about work, maybe not actually doing it, but just thinking about it and spending the mental energy and the mental anxiety that comes with that towards work. And that's something I think I have to work on. And that's something that's kind of, hopefully I'm gonna work on for the next year. So if you haven't been keeping up with this, actually all my songs have been on SoundCloud. However, the cost of SoundCloud's like yearly unlimited pro whatever is like $100-something a year. Which is, you know, it's unlimited, whatever. But the problem is I was like, you know, there's gotta be a better way to get it out more than just, you know, SoundCloud. I was like, how do you get on Spotify or Apple Music? And DistroKid went straight for DistroKid. This is not sponsored, but I'm saying, love DistroKid. Oh, it's like $30 a year or something like that for like a multiple artist package. I can't remember. And it's like you have the same thing, and it goes on frickin' Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, frickin' Tidal, all this stuff, right? It goes everywhere. It's super freaking exciting to me that I could do that. And so everything is now literally, you can type in, as I said, I think on my dandelion, my dandelion promotional video that I made, you can literally just type in my name and music, and everything comes up on like almost every streaming music streaming platform that you can think of. So that's super, super exciting. The only crappy part is, you know, there's a bit of a cover charge. Like if you make a song cover, you have to pay like, I think $10 a year. No, it's $1 a month. That's right, for that cover song to be on that particular album. And the suckiest part is I have like every single one of my albums, except for my 2016 album, has a cover song as the very intro. And the worst part is there's only one song that's actually like kind of well known. It's Dead in the Water by Noel Gallagher, which is not, you know, super well known, but well known enough. But the others are like random things from like bands that I heard, like from a random CD. So it's like, okay, I gotta pay $1 a month for that? Sure, whatever. That's the only sucky part, but again, it's everywhere. You can literally type in your name on Google and find it, and I think that power is worth the cost. Music-wise, I guess the other thing is the only thing that really came out this year music-wise was Dandelion, which is funny that that started off as a small video idea, cascaded into like a freaking trilogy or quadrology or whatever, and then it became an album in and of itself, which I think is funny. But I'm kind of sad that I didn't get a chance to, you know, make a legit album that I wanted to make. 2020 album is still in the works. I've got a ton of songs. I got one song that's pretty much done. Thank goodness the vocals on it are finally done. The other ones, I'm still trying to find people to sing on it. So if you know anybody, please tell me. While it does kind of suck that I haven't been able to work on my own musical stuff, you know, for my personal self, my own personal things, I have, however, gotten a chance to work with an amazing collaborator, Brent Bowers. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description. Oh my God, like what an eye-opener. I've been able to work on so many things, so many wide variety of things as well as genre-wise. And it's been great. It's been awesome. There's been a lot of stuff we worked on. That's kind of what musically I've been spending my time on, a lot of that kind of stuff, his work. And the coolest part is he's opened the door for me to work with different people too, and that's been amazing. I've gotten met all sorts of different people in all sorts of different areas. We even got a chance to go down, we're working together with another artist, a country artist, on his album. We actually have a single released, I think 2 months ago, I think October 31st, and we're even working on his full-length album on top of that. And so like, that's insane that I get to go into an actual legit studio with like expensive mics, super cool guitars, amps, and just amazing sounding things. And that's been an amazing experience in general. So thank you for that, Brent. Oh my God, that's been insane. And then on top of that, we've actually been able to go to his little place that he has. He's had this like, you know, drums and guitar set up, but he's always wanted to make it into like a little mini studio thing. And we've actually almost to a point right now to where we have a board, we have a legit mixing console that I'm slowly but surely learning how to do. We've got Studio One up, we've got microphones up, and we actually have more microphones that just came in literally today at his place. We've been able to kind of work slowly but surely getting like a legit, you know, studio thing set up for his place. So now, you know, it's been great to kind of, you know, obviously working on my place has been a very amazing thing, but it's also great to, you know, work with somebody else and get their stuff set up too. So it's been honestly an amazing experience, and that's kind of what I've been spending a ton of time on musically. So even though I haven't had a chance to work on my own stuff personally for my things, I've also been able to work on other things that have like really broadened my skill set and broadened my ability to do things. So it's been a crazy learning experience, and I can't wait to keep on learning. So yeah, thanks, Brent. Video plans wise for this channel, I'm always just gonna kind of be like whatever goes. The dandelion video, I did not expect that to take me so long to kind of get through the process of it. Literally took me months to get through the trilogy, and then that 1 hour and 40-minute video. To me, that's kind of where I'm like, you know, this makes sense why it took me a couple months to get back into it, because it's like an hour and 40-something minutes. So we have other things, like I have an Easter special follow-up that I want to do. There's a video game playthrough that I have recorded from like 2019 that I never finished up, sadly. There's a TV show review, thanks to 10-time Sonic the Hedgehog, who suggested Silverwing to me. I know, don't you worry, I'm gonna get to it. I have the script right here. I just have to sit down and record and edit it together. So don't worry, that's coming eventually. Otherwise, the channel is always just gonna be kind of whatever I feel like creatively doing. If I wanna make a vlog every day for a week, then that'll happen. If I don't wanna make a video for 5 months and then just do a random skit, that's gonna happen. It is literally just whatever I make of it. And I'm actually really enjoying this, actually. Believe it or not, in the moment, I'm actually kind of digging it. Been kind of a little depressed and down recently, and actually having this to do got me out of that. So yeah, this has actually been a lot of fun. I kind of want to make sure I keep doing it. So this channel is actually 10 years old. It's actually 10 years old in a couple days, which is like crazy. My first video wasn't made until 9 years ago in 2012. So whenever that comes around, that's gonna be a big deal. So come next December, I am planning something crazy big, I hope. So fingers crossed. You know, it's crazy to think about this channel, how old it is, and to think of how many iterations of myself it's gone through. You know, I started off when I was I wanna say a sophomore or a junior in high school, and I continued it for a while, and I really enjoyed it. It was something different, totally not how I act now, but it still is really unique to see. And then I kind of let it go about maybe 5 years or so ago, 4 or 5 years ago, kind of when I started work, and there's like super like long amounts of time between uploads, like a whole year between some of the uploads. And then about 4 years ago or so, I had a student who said, why don't you just pick that up again? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And that really reinvigorated a lot for me. And a lot of those kids who kind of were in that the first wave of students who were part of the Manly Hanley channel that were 4 years ago, just graduated this past school year in June. And it was really emotional for me, it honestly was. And just thank you for starting that and making me realize that this is something that I like, and this is a side of me that I don't get to do very often, but it's a side that nonetheless I really like, and it's very expressive and great for me. So thank you for those kids who just graduated this past year, and for starting that. You guys helped start all that, and I can't thank you enough. And some of you guys know who you are. You're probably watching it if you're following this channel. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Now the funny part is I have kids nowadays that are inspiring current videos. Like Dandelion was indeed, and actually Canada Dry was also, all inspired by students that I had that past semester in spring of 2021. So that was great. That was just awesome. Oh yeah, there's a new merch store. I totally forgot about that. It's got socks. It's got the classic scrub hoodie has returned. There's leggings. There's all sorts of interesting things that you can look at and look up. So that's fun. I can't believe I forgot about that. I genuinely forgot that I made that. So that's gonna be my agenda as I'm editing this, is to put that up and actually have that. So yeah, I guess I just wanna end by saying thank you guys. This year has been an incredibly challenging year. In more ways than one for myself, and I know my friends and family and students and people, peers, whatever, everybody who's watching, you've probably had a ton of challenging experiences this year. And the song that I'll actually be releasing very soon is kind of like a sort of a Christmassy type song. It's not really that Christmassy, but it is to me. The message of that is to kind of just say that even though sometimes you have really bad things going on, there's always someone or maybe some group of people that you can rely on. And it's kind of a thank you. That song is a kind of a thank you letter to anybody who's helped me through things, whether that be my family, talking to them, whether it be my friends, just texting them, whether it be my students who just are there and are just there to talk about stuff, you know. And it's just one of those things where I feel like even though sometimes times are hard, you can really stop to think about it and say, you know, maybe even though it's rough, I'm thankful that I have someone I can talk to, whether they're the closest friend or not. It's great to just have someone to talk to and be there for you. And I'm grateful in my life that I have my family, my mom, my dad, and my friends and my coworkers and my bosses and my students and everybody who's been very supportive of all this. So I'm genuinely thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't say thank you enough. I really can't. And for those people that have shown me support throughout the past couple months, years, even decades, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whether it is showing support by just clicking on this video and then clicking off of it 30 seconds later, or it's simply saying hi to me on a day where I feel like complete garbage, to people that have given me gifts and people that have talked to me for long amounts of time and people that I've known and my friends and family. Anybody on that spectrum, I just want to say thank you, and I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm always here if you need anything, and I always say that to all my kids, but I'm genuinely saying I'm always here if you need anything. Thanks for a great year. I can't wait until what next year holds, and we'll see what 2022 brings us. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great evening. This channel is going on, oh my God, this channel is going on legit. There's a bug. Okay. Oh man, these jeans are tight. Oh man, they're so tight. Whew.